Hello, and welcome to Public Service Announcement for March 7th, 2019. Today we'll be focusing on the Tippecanoe County Government's calendaring application available on their website. So to start with, go ahead and navigate to tippecanoe.in.gov, and you'll be loaded this page. Scroll down a little bit, you'll see their calendaring system embedded here. However, this is by no means comprehensive, and so I would highly suggest clicking on View All, or you can get to Calendars under Transparency Calendars. And then once there, we have a few options. We'll see the upcoming meetings, and so we can see Citizen Participation Committee on March 13th, MPO Policy Board the 14th, MPO Technical Transportation the 20th, so on and so forth. It is broken up by the different groups, and so you go, Area Planning Commission, that's on the 20th. If you want to filter and just see a particular calendar, click Select Calendar. You can deselect all of them by unchecking all calendars. Check Area Planning Commission, click Search, and then now we'll just list those. So we see on the 6th there were related ones to the APC that were there. Their normal meeting is the third Wednesday of every month. If you click on that previous date, it will show you those meetings. So there was an AP Executive Committee, an AP Ordinance Committee meeting. So we'll go ahead and go back again. So we can click under More Details here for the Area Planning Commission's regular meeting, and that will show some extra data, mainly the address, but all the meetings usually happen at the county building. We know it's March 20th, it's at 6 p.m. Let's download the agenda. It's 2 weeks out, so the agenda is not quite posted yet. You can make a public records request for the draft agenda if you wanted to. And you will have to if you need the minutes from the previous meeting. So in this case, the February meeting for the March meeting, so you can organize and intelligently contact your representatives or make statements at the meeting. You can make a public records request for the draft minutes of the February meeting. Otherwise, they will not be posted until after the March meeting, because the first agenda item is usually to always approve the previous meeting's minutes. So in this case, we'll look at the February meeting. Go to Download, click HTML. That way the links are in there and clickable. And you can see here approval of minutes. So that was the January meeting. And then we have the different agenda items, public hearings, different documents. So if you wanted to know more about Market South LLC's rezoning request here, you can click on that PDF. You can see that here. So over on Veterans Memorial Parkway. That's what they're talking about. Always highly recommend looking through those particular documents, since they are usually full with a tremendous amount of information. So we'll go back to calendars, walk through a couple of the features. Find a facility is talking about all the different facilities within the Tippecanoe County Government system. NotifyMe is a feature from CivicPlus where if you click that, you have to scroll to the top, go ahead and put your email in. You click sign in. Now it'll allow you to say if you want HTML, you want to receive text messages, you can give your cell phone. But now you can check, or you can click and turn on, I would like to know about news flashes for road closures, or calendaring. I want to know about everything with the assessor's office. And then it'll have you say, hey, you need to confirm that email address is being subscribed to this. So that's a nice feature that they have, where you can subscribe to different news and calendar information. Oh yeah, and along with agenda items too. So when an agenda is posted, you can get notified of that. And then subscribe to iCalendar. So this will allow you to embed a particular calendar within your calendar. So if you use a desktop calendaring system, or perhaps Google Calendar, or another type of calendaring system on your phone, you can go ahead and feed these links in. iCal is a standard file format for calendars, and it'll allow you to have the Area Planning Commission calendar embedded directly into your calendar. And then finally, RSS. So you can get RSS feeds of all those as well. So you have the calendar, RSS feed, shows that data. And then they have some other neat things in here. One that I thought was funny, community voice. Let's click all community voice, see what's here. and there is nothing. So I challenge myself and all of you to let's see what we can do about community activity ideas, economic development ideas, housing and neighborhood enhancements, so on and so forth. That way, when other people are clicking on that RSS feed, they'll actually find some information. Let me just go ahead and double check. Yeah, that was all that I wanted to cover there. I've tried to use the search before. I'm not sure what fields it's actually searching on, so I find that rather hit or miss. It's best to be able to filter by a date, filter by a calendar, and then dive in from there. Thank you for tuning in to Public Service Announcement for March 7th, 2019. If there's anything you'd like for me to cover in and around Greater Lafayette area and as it pertains to civics, open government, and technology, I'd be more than happy to do so. Feel free to contact me at zacharybale.com. Thank you, and have a great day.